Guys, it's happening. Leaf watch. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, Monster is beautiful. Oh, I cannot handle this. I cannot even. Holy cannoli. Oh my goodness. And I sprayed it again with some more water. Keep it loose. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Started another color. The end is in sight, y'all. I think I only have, after this one, 7 colors left. We're taking a break. Hey, babies. And walking around the cul-de-sac. My knees are so stiff. Fun fact, I just talked for like 5 minutes and wasn't recording. But what I was saying was, I'm on a break. I'm walking laps around my cul-de-sac because my knees are stiff and I need some fresh air and sunshine to kind of recharge my battery, if you will. And Kiva and Toot like to walk. Tootie, get out of their yard. Tootie, ma'am, come on, get out of their yard. Yeah, so they like walking the cul-de-sac. So we're on our second lap. When I get back inside off my break, I have a bunch of data type things to do, like Kiva and Toot, come back over here. Tootie, little non-listening self, come over here. Out of their yard. They're like, we already walked on that part. We want to sniff over here. Kiva, Tootie, come here. Come here. Here. Come here. Thank you. You have to stay over here. You can't be all up in people's yards like that. Anyway, I have a bunch of like reports to pull, and then I have to organize them based on which faculty member they need to go to, and then send them out accordingly. Send them out accordingly. And yeah. No, we're going this way, guys. Look at them. I don't even know if you can see them because the sun is in my eyes. Hey! Can y'all get out the street? Come here. Come on. Let's go home. Y'all are not listening. Kiva, you trying to get hit by a car today? Come on. Let's go home. Y'all can't listen. They just walked off across the street. Little ruffians. Kiva Antoinette. Come on. Everybody on the internet is seeing your disobedience. Come on. Go home. Come on, Toot. We don't even get to walk around the other way because y'all don't want to listen. Go home. Go home. Go. This dog.
Is a huge donut lover. Like, he has strong opinions about donuts. And one thing that I really appreciate about him is that he'll go and get, like a dozen assorted donuts, but he always makes sure to get what are these, Boston cream? The ones that have the yellow cream in it. And he always gets one for me, even though I regularly forget that he got them and then they go bad because cream. But he'll never buy a bunch of donuts and not get one for me, even though he knows that we'll say 8 times, 7 times out of 10, that donut's gonna go bad because out of sight, out of mind is a real thing in Kalisha land. But I'm eating it today, and I'm happy that he got it for me. And I was actually in the kitchen looking for something to drink, and I remembered that yesterday he said, Kalisha, I got you a donut. And I was like, uh-huh. Like I wasn't really listening when he said it. So when I was in the kitchen just now, I was like, Lamar got me a donut. I should eat it now so that I don't forget. So I'm eating a donut.
You moved out of your little snuggle spot. When I came around here earlier, she was curled up in that little space right there. This little, oh my goodness, little Kiva-shaped divot. This is the snoozingest dog ever. Like, nothing gets between Kiva and her nap time. Say nothing interferes with the naps. Nothing. Hi friends, welcome to day 28 of Vlogmas and day 3 of Kwanzaa. Today's principle is Ujima, which is collective work and responsibility, and that means to build and maintain our community together and to make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and to solve them together. Whenever I think about that concept, specifically the part that says to make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and to solve them together, speaks to an encouragement of increased empathy. For me, I tend to be a very empathetic person. It's very easy for me to take on other people's like feelings and emotions, and specifically feelings and emotions as if they were my own. which can be very difficult at times, especially with really big, heavy emotions. But I am learning to see that more as a superpower, Um, it allows me to connect more deeply with people, but I definitely think that empathy in itself is something that is lacking, in our day to day interactions, in the way that people, in general, like the mass of people interacts with the mass of people. I think that we would be good to focus more on being empathetic towards one another, um, especially in this time that we're currently living in. You know, a, a little more empathy could help soothe a lot of the sadness that we all have. There is a responsibility, as it says, collective work and responsibility. There is a responsibility that I think we each have to the group, where, yes, you can only control yourself, right? But you also have to pay attention to the way that yourself affects the group. There is a responsibility that we have when we are interacting with other people, when we are moving through our communities, when we are um, speaking with each other. There is a responsibility to take care, of the people around us. And I want to be more deliberate with the way that I interact with people. I want to be more deliberate with um, like intentionally speaking, because I'm very much one to greet people. Or when people greet me, I say good morning, Kalisha. I say good morning, how are you? And I always wait for an answer, but I find that I do that and it is a habit. It's just a reflex, and I want it to be more conscious and less of a reflex. I want to specifically focus in on people that I'm talking to, and really aim to be a more connected person. That is what is swimming around in my head when I think about collective work and responsibility. Um, and I think that if I am able to model that, you know, maybe people around me will start modeling it as well, and maybe take something about the way that I'm interacting with those around me and then take it into their circles. I mean, that would be cool. So I think I want to focus more deliberately on being that kind of person, being the kind of person that takes the extra moment to come from that caring place instead of always, hustling to the next thing. You know what I mean? These are just my end of the night Kwanzaa thoughts, if you will. Um, but yeah, collective work and responsibility, Ujima. I hope you all have a good night. See you tomorrow.